Real quick at the top of this video, I just wanted to say right now, Wandrd Till You're Lost, the brand that I started, is offering a discount code. I'm just happy holidays kind of thing. So right now, until January 1st, you can use discount code Happy Holidays to get 10% off any of the Destination line hoodies of any shape, size, or color. So head over to WTYLshop.com. Pick yourself up a hoodie, support the channel, support the brand, get a great gift, makes a great belated Christmas gift. If you forgot to give people gifts and you're like, oh my God, I didn't get Uncle Cousin Jeff the third a gift, get him a hoodie. Hoodies are great, can't go wrong with hoodies. Everybody loves the hoodies, they're cozy, they're snuggly, they're great. Anyways, on with the normal scheduled YouTube content that I do on this channel. So one of the questions I get asked kind of frequently as someone who reviews bags primarily on this channel is, what's your favorite bag or what's your go-to bag? And I told myself that if I ever found a free blender, just completely up for grabs, that I would make this video. And yesterday, someone gave me a blender with a food processing attachment. So now I'm making this video. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is a very hard decision, even for me to make. I've used countless bags, whether it be for daily carry, gym, office, and travel, minimal travel, one bag travel, you name it, I have used a bag for it. And it's really hard to narrow it down to an all-time greatest or favorite. So I thought I would give you my current, and for a while have been, my favorite two bags, one in the one bag travel, minimal carry, minimal travel kind of realm, and one as an all-around great daily carry that I use. And both of these bags should be no surprise realistically at the end of the day, but they are the Manal Carry-On 3.0 and the Manal Daily 3.0. Okay, so I just want to touch on the Carry-On 3.0 first, because it is honestly probably the best minimal travel bag that I've ever used. And one of my biggest recommendations when it comes to this bag is getting the packing cubes that Manal sells, because they fit in here perfectly. You can easily fit the 3 packing cubes that they sell for this, a toiletry kit and a small tech kit, as well as tons of other little tech gear, everyday items, whatever you might need for your travels. This, when I am not reviewing a travel bag and I have to go on a trip, this seems to be the bag that 9 out of 10 times I end up selecting, solely because it is just absolutely perfect for airline travel and for road trip travel. One of the major things I like about this is the comfort, the materials, and the quality, just the overall arching quality of this bag. And that's a huge thing that I personally like to look for. It's not just the quality in the zippers or the material or the harness system or anything like that. It's overarching, what's the average score when it comes to materials. And this bag never ever disappoints. It is extremely comfortable with the harness system. Even though it doesn't look like it would be, it is extremely nice when it comes to materials. One of the biggest things that I loved when they upgraded from the 2.0, which was one of my all-time favorite bags as well, to the 3.0 was the way that they changed the materials. The 2.0 used to always collect dog hair, and that was a huge problem for me because my little guy sheds like freaking crazy. So I was constantly having a bag that was covered in dog hair, and when I was going to the airport and things like that, I had a fur bag on my back. But this material repels dirt, repels water, and repels dog hair or just hair in general. That just makes it absolutely phenomenal. On top of that, the zippers and everything else, every little piece of hardware, whether it be these nice little like magnetic buckles that work really well for load lifters that are removable, or whether it be the foam in the straps or the buckle for the sternum strap, or like I said, the zippers, the zipper pulls, any of the hardware on this bag. And the same thing goes for the Daily 3.0, which is probably why I gravitate towards both of these bags pretty regularly, because they're both built so similar, made from the same materials and hardware and so forth. But just all around the materials, the quality of this bag, you can just feel it every single time I touch and every single time I use this bag. Another thing that I like about it is perfect for one bag travel. Like I said, and one of the things that I like to say a lot on this channel, because it's something that helps me out a lot in the beginning, is getting a bag if you're wanting to do one bag travel, whether it be hiking across Europe, maybe you're gonna go study abroad for a month. I have a friend who was in Brazil who needed a bag just to live out of for a month while they were down there, just basically working remotely, living it up in Brazil. This bag works perfectly for that, because again, if you can bring a bag somewhere that challenges you to bring a little bit less than what you normally would if you were to get like a 60 liter or even a 45 liter, anything that's above the carry-on minimum for like an airline, this bag is perfect because it'll allow you to bring less than you normally would without having to sacrifice anything by doing it. That is one of the main reasons this is my favorite travel bag. I'm actually about to, as the time of recording, I'm about to pack up and head out for the happiest holiday time of the year, the Christmas, Hanukkah, all the holidays, happiness all the way around. So and this is the bag I'm using. It's a quick little trip down to see my in-laws, but very, very nice. I absolutely love using this. I love the organization on this bag as well because you have two very nice quick access pockets here at the front. One that's more an actual quick access because it's kind of small, perfect for sunglasses, keys, yada, 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 XYZ. You know the drill at this point. Then you have a little bit of a larger one behind that I really like for my mobile filmmaking kit that I bring with me. It's my little DJI Pocket 2, maybe my action camera, maybe some accessories for my phone, maybe a lapel mic, something like that, maybe a little bit of larger items, maybe a power bank, quick access items that are a little bit larger than quick access, maybe that nice in between. That's kind of why I like it. It's not quite a quick access, but it's not quite having to get into the main compartment of the bag to pull something out. It is a perfect medium quick access in between pocket that just works phenomenally. Moving inside the bag, you have what I absolutely adore. You have some built-in organization that works really well for clothes. I like to use the Manal packing cubes, stack them up here, filter kit, tech kit, and then usually this is for extra overflow items. Any extra clothing items that maybe I need to bring. Maybe I'm bringing a nice dress shirt. Maybe I want to bring extra socks and underwear. Maybe I'm packing one of these awesome Wandrd Till You're Lost hoodies that I absolutely love. Anything like that works really well in this main compartment. When I'm in transit, I never, ever have to get into that main compartment because I already know that what's in there I don't need. It's for when I get to where I'm going, which is why I absolutely adore it. And then finally, on the back here is their insanely awesome, loud smack, like little suspension system for a laptop and a tablet. And then on the flip side of that is just some extra organization, just like nice little paper document pouch, and then like a nice little spot up here for like pins and stuff, which is great because I like to travel with pins in a notebook. You never know when an idea might bonk you on the side of the head and send you tumbling down a hill. You want to have a pen and a piece of paper when you get up from the concussion that you probably have, and it's nice to have a spot for that in this bag. There's so many other things. I have a full review on this bag, but which is basically what I'm just doing now here as well. If I could find the zippers to zip this thing up. You've got an ability to, compress, expand. You've got a water bottle pocket. You've got great hardware. You've got load lifters. You've got a side handle bag carry thing. You just got so much on this bag. It is literally, to me, exactly what you want a minimal one bag travel bag to be. And to me, this bag is nearly, if not completely perfect for my needs, and I just think it's the ultimate bag for one bag travel. It's the one that I recommend the most just because of how much I absolutely love it and adore it and how well it is and how just all around how great it is, which kind of leads us into the counterpart, which is the Daily 3.0, which actually I use quite a bit for overnight trips. I need like a small packing cube, maybe like a small Pete Design packing cube, maybe one of the Manal packing cubes. Throw that bad boy in here with a tech kit, maybe a small toiletry kit thanks to Gravel and their small toiletry kit. I will throw a card up for the toiletry kits from Gravel because they are absolutely some of my favorite. It makes for a great overnight bag because you still have the room to bring your tech gear, your laptop, but above all of that, this is exactly what I want, minus one feature in a daily carry, a gym, a work, you name it kind of bag. This has everything I want. The only thing this is missing is a water bottle pocket, which for a lot of people is kind of a deal breaker. But for me, there's a spot inside that kind of fits my water bottle. I take this to work every day. I have the packed travel coffee mug. I really like that thing. It fits in there really nice. It seals up. My coffee's already made. I know it's not going to spill. It kind of has a nice little home inside where I'm not worried about it banging or clanging around. So besides from the water bottle pocket, this has everything that I want. It has a nice quick access with some minimal organization. Perfect for, and I mainly use this for work. So that's where a lot of my examples kind of come from. In terms of like a daily carry bag, I don't go into the city. I don't go downtown and do that kind of stuff. If I am going downtown, I'm usually bringing camera gear, which then I'm shifting into my camera bag, which I've already talked about, my favorite and pretty much the only camera bag that I use, which is the Shimoda Explorer V2. I will throw another card up for that. That thing is absolutely fantastic in every way. This is the daily carry version of that. And I've said this before, but this is the bag in my intro when I'm walking through that snowstorm. Well, it's a staged snowstorm, but it looks good. You gotta admit, it's a pretty good looking shot. this is actually the bag I'm wearing, but the kicker is no weather guard zips, and I wasn't using a rain fly. And that thing, I was out in the snow for about 6 hours on that hike. It's a chasing waterfall video on my channel that I made. And the entire time I didn't put the rain fly on this because I never needed to. Even when this bag was wet and I had camera gear inside of it, it never reached the inside. So when it comes to like the elements, this bag does a great job of resisting them. But if you needed it, there's actually a spot down here where a rain fly can be pulled out and pulled over the bag. This is nice because it is always there when you need it and it doesn't take up any space inside or outside the bag, which is great. But you have a great quick access pocket. This is where I like to put my phone, maybe my wallet, my keys, my AirPod Pros, maybe a small notebook, a random assortment of items that I know I can hang this kind of up on my, like where my desk is, my cubicle life, great. It hangs up like this and everything I need is just right here. It's perfect and I couldn't ask for anything else. Then you have a very similar main compartment to the carry-on 3.0, except for it's just smaller. And this is where I like to put things like jackets. Maybe I'll bring like a small like tech kit. Maybe I'll bring like a mobile filmmaking kit. Even a small Wandrd camera cube fits really nicely in here. A little bit of extra organization, but it's perfect. It's exactly what I think is the definition of a daily carry bag. A main compartment where you throw a lot of the stuff that you need that maybe you're not going to touch where you're going to go. You're not going to be getting into this compartment while you're riding public transportation, while you're in the taxi, while you're in the Uber. You know, you don't really need to get into this main compartment until you get to where you're going, where you're setting up, or the cafe. And that's why I just really, really like it. And again, I trusted it with my camera gear and it performed absolutely phenomenally. And then on the back here is again, very similar, almost identical camera, or not camera, I keep talking about camera stuff. Just my mind is drifting. Christmas is here. My present was spoiled. I'm super excited. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. Laptop, tablet, same thing as the daily. A little bit of different organization back here, like some extra spots for like very specific items. I use this quite a bit. I think it's really great and I love it. And again, the comfortable harness system tucks away. These straps hide away. It's good material, same thing. I think that's probably why I love this bag so much, is because both of these mirror each other. It's like big brother, little brother. But if I had to suggest one, if I had to only pick 2 bags to use from here on out, I just have to say that these are the 2 I would go with. They definitely come with a little bit of a price tag. You know, I was lucky enough that when the 3.0s came out, Manal saw my 2.0 video and sent me these, and I'm very, very grateful. Manal makes some really good killer products. I also have a roll top bag that I actually ended up buying my best friend because he loved it so much, and gave it to him as like a Christmas, I think it was a Christmas or birthday present. But these are just 2 of the absolute best, in my opinion, the best daily carry you can ask for, and the best minimal 1 bag travel bag you could really ask for. They're 2 of my absolute favorite from a company that I absolutely love and love talking to, with great customer support. And I just think that these are my favorites. But again, my favorites are probably going to be different than yours. I know that there's tons of bags out there. And like I said, this was a hard decision. I've been thinking about this for a while. I've been wanting to make this video like before the whole Blender deal. And it was hard because I'm like, man, there's just the Pack travel bag, the Pack duffel, the Alpha 1 9er daily carry, the Renin daily carry, the Able Carry daily carry, the Able Carry Max is a great one, the Monarch duffel is a great one, the Wandrd Provoke, the Wandrd Duo, the Wandrd Hexad duffel. There's so many good bags out there. There's tons and tons and tons of good bags out there. And it's hard to narrow it down, but I think I finally narrowed it down for me. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about either of these bags, let me know down below. Have yourself a very safe and wonderful day. I think the day this video comes out will be the day after the holidays. So thank you guys again for all the love and support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all of that good nonsense. And that's it. That's how this goes. That's how outros go. You say all that stuff and then you say, I'll see ya next time.